Hello, welcome back to my video. I want to do this all in one take, so no editing or anything like that. So just for me to make it go smoother, to get my point across, I do have a notepad here that will help me. So I am currently in Thailand at the moment. This is a pre-recorded message video. Yeah, so I will, or I may not, I don't know. So some people might ask, what happened? Why am I back in New Zealand? Was there something that went wrong? And the answer to that is no, nothing has gone wrong here. I absolutely love it here. I love the food, I love the people, the culture, the environment, the weather. Everything here is all good. Relationship with my wife, with my kids is all good. It has become a lot more stronger as a family. We seem to bond a little bit better because of living here. So there's nothing really bad that happened here. With immigration, everything's all good. The country's all good. So you're probably asking, well, why did you move back to New Zealand? And this is what this video is about. So this is my top 5 reason, my only reason really. This is my only reason why I moved back, in no particular order. Yeah, so I'll get into it. After COVID, there was this thing called a wage subsidy, where you can apply to get 4,000 New Zealand dollars to help you pay with your bill and stuff like that. Yeah, the IRD is chasing after us, wanting that back. So, they said that we don't qualify for it. So I went. So the first thing is I've got a few taxes to sort out. So it's not a biggie. I can go back and sort it out and do that kind of thing, but it's always going to be ongoing if I don't sort it out properly. I can sort it out, maybe last for a year or a few months, but it's just something I need to go sort out properly. Now the problem was, as I said in my intro video, that I am a high school dropout. I'm not very good with academic stuff, so anything with taxes or things like that, I don't fully understand. I always work for someone for a long time, and even, yeah, it's just that taxes is something that I normally don't have to sort out myself. My employer normally pays the tax for me. And at that time of COVID, I was employed by someone and all the taxes were paid for me. But when I did my applying for the grant, the money, the wage subsidy, it looked like I had to write down self-employed, and that was all the confusing part. So I'm coming back to New Zealand to just sort out that part. Once that part is all smooth, then I can be more free to do whatever the heck I want to do. Yeah, but yeah, it's been going on for a total of 3 years now. Hasn't been solved, and I am a good person, I believe. I try to play by the rules, something that I'm probably not going to do much of if this continue on. But yeah, I'll try my best to get it all sorted out, play by the rules, and be a good citizen, I guess. But yeah, it's just, I tried sorting it out so many times. I've been at the IRD office for 3 hours at one point sorting it out. The more I talk, the more money they want from me. It's like it never ends. It's like digging in a rabbit hole that never ends. So I'll go back and finish it off and end it. So that's one of the reasons. Okay, my second reason why I moved back is that I feel full of energy. I think I'm too young to retire. Yeah, sometimes I do feel my age. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm feeling tired today. I'm just going to have a nap for an hour. But most time it's just got all this energy that I should and I want to do more in my life before retirement. And I think, yeah, it's a good experience to retire young, so you know what it's about. So when you retire again, it should be bang on. So yeah, I think it's just I want to do more with my life. The highlight of my life, there's a few highlights of my life. One of them was being in a Hollywood movie. Yeah, I want to do something cool like that. Be in a Hollywood movie. Well, not in a Hollywood movie, but something just as cool like that. And also, there's a few other things, but yeah, I won't brag on about that. Okay, number 3. I watch a bit of YouTube of people traveling around the world, and I say to myself, I want to do that too. I want to travel around the world as well. When you retire, that's it, I guess. If you you're not working a full-time job, you're not getting paid the amount of money that you could get paid when you're working a full-time job. So I want to have the money to travel. I'm not interested in going back to New Zealand and working to pay for the mortgage, to pay for the bill, to pay for the insurance, to pay for services I don't need, to pay for material things. I want to go back to New Zealand to work, to save money, to spend it on myself or my family. The bills and stuff like that, I'll find a way to get past that. If I can set up what I have now in Thailand and I can set it up in New Zealand, I would go back and live in New Zealand. Because what I have now is complete freedom. Aside from not having loads of money to spend, I've got enough money to spend to travel around here, to have amazing food, to eat out, to do other things as well, to go to events. But I don't have money to travel overseas. If I wanted to go to America, I can't see us going because I don't have that much money. If I go by myself, I can, it's doable. But if I go as a family, it's a no-go. So I want to go back and work to travel. And because I'm working to travel, you've got a different motivation to be happy at work. You're not just dragging your foot to work, going, oh, it's Monday again. Work sucks. I hate my life. I can't get ahead. Now, I'll be happy to go to work knowing that in a few months or whatever, that I'll be on an airplane drinking coconut at the beach somewhere. Yeah. Okay, my 4th reason is that why I'm moving back. I've been retired here for coming up to 3 years, and one thing that I discovered is I've got kids. I haven't discovered that, but when you retire with kids, it's not really retirement. There'll be times where I take the kids somewhere and we'll go traveling around here, and I really, really enjoy the place. I really enjoy the trip going there. I really enjoy the activity. But the kids are bored. The kids don't find it exciting. They don't find it fun. So to retire with kids is a little bit challenging. I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my kids. My kids are the world to me. I don't regret anything. But if we're just talking about retirement at this stage, I can't fully do what I want to do because, you know, I've got to look after the kids, or the kids have to come with me. And when they come with me, they don't want to wait around to see daddy shoot a bow and arrow for the whole day. They'll get bored of that. But that's what I want to do. But that's something that they don't want to do. Even though I tried to get Marco in an archery competition, but he doesn't like it. He's got his own interests and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, retiring with kids is not really retirement. Okay, my number one reason why I am moving back, I think it's too personal to tell. I think it's too personal to share. So I'm not going to share my number one reason why I moved back. What I can say is that I did decide to move back. It was my own decision, but it isn't for me. The reason why I moved back is for a person. Just one person. It wasn't for a group. It's just for one person individually. And I'm not going to get into why I moved back for this person, but I moved back for this person only. And that's, yeah, that's all I can share about that without getting too personal. So your question might come up like, well, what am I doing with this place? Like I said, in the past, we sold our big house. We've been living here for a good 6 months. I really enjoy living here. It's got enough space. It doesn't feel small. We sold our ute a few months back. We haven't had a ute. We haven't had a car for a long time now. If we want to go somewhere, we can still go. We can hire a minivan, a private driver, and we just pay maybe $50 for him to send us somewhere. And we've done that a few times, and we've had no problems with it. If it's just me and my wife traveling to another town, like the biggest town closest to us, we just take a motorbike. But yeah, the other way is public transport. Get a public transport and get a taxi or tuk-tuk within that area. So having no car wasn't a problem. It was actually quite helpful because we're saving a lot of money on petrol and a lot of money on maintenance and keeping the car. So we're just down to this house, this blue house, 2-storied house, and I'm going to keep it. It doesn't cost anything to keep this long term. There's no rates to pay for it. We're just going to get someone to just now and then just mow the lawn. I don't even think we need to get someone to come mow the lawn. The local guy will just bring his cow here to eat the lawn. They'll be happy with that. Whoever's driving past will know that this is empty for a while. They'll just come and mow the lawn and use the grass to feed the cow. So it doesn't really need looking after too much. And the reason why I want to keep it is that in the past, I have bought a few properties in the past, and some properties I do regret. Because I'll do up the property, make it nice and beautiful, and then I'll sell it off. Within 5 years, it's doubled in price. One property in particular has tripled in price, and I regret selling that property at that time because I didn't know it was going to go up by that much. So just as an investment, this will be my investment. If I need to borrow the bank for a mortgage or a loan somewhere, and they said, do you have any asset? I can put this down. I can put whatever price I want to put on it because they won't know the location. They won't know the value of the house. I can put down, this is worth 300,000 New Zealand dollars when it's just only 30,000 New Zealand dollars. Really, nobody will know. But this is investment for us. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I covered everything. Yeah, I think I would just say that it is what it is. I'm not sad about it. It gave me a few months to kind of think about it and go through my head, how am I gonna tell people and things like that. People are gonna ask, you haven't moved back to Thailand, have you moved back now, where are you living, and all that kind of thing. So yeah, that should answer a few questions. Like I said, if I can live in New Zealand the way I live in Thailand, I would sell this and just live in New Zealand. And yeah, but I can see myself coming back here, retiring back here. So I'm just going to keep this property for now. Yep. Okay. Thanks for watching. And hopefully you guys enjoy my other videos about hunting and stuff like that.